We got another success video. We talking about success. Success doesn't just happen by accident. You look at a millionaire and look at somebody that's homeless living on the street. It just doesn't happen by accident. Nobody just rolls the dice and whatever it lands on, that's the life you're destined to. A lot of things in life, it all boils down to choices, the opportunities, and you taking advantage of them. That's what life boils down to. And this is what I noticed about some people, man. You know, they always want to point the finger, play the blame game. They want to blame the world. They want to blame their upbringing. They want to blame their parents, their situation or their circumstances on why they aren't successful. And you can take it a step further, right? And some of these same people, they want to point the finger at other people that's making it happen, that's becoming successful, that's going after what it is they want out their life, and they are achieving their dreams and their goals, and they want to point the finger at them and be like, oh, he got lucky. Oh, he had a rich parent. Oh, they had this. It's all nothing but a bunch of excuses. You have to learn how to put those excuses to the side, and you have to learn how to elevate in life and change your mindset, man. A lot of stuff that you're going to go through in life, man, a lot of the consequences from your choices are a direct correlation of the choices that you choose to make. It all boils down to the person that's staring back at you in the mirror. It's no one else's fault. Yes, some of us may have a harder upbringing than others. Yes, some of us may have been dealt the short end of the stick. We may have had a dysfunctional family. We may have come from poverty. But at the end of the day, man, where there's a will, there's a way. As long as you able-bodied and you figure it out what it is you're trying to do, and you get up and take action, there's no excuses, man. You got to stop with the excuses, man, and you got to stop pointing them fingers, man, and look at the person that's staring back at you in the mirror, man. That's who it starts with. If you sick of how your life has been going, you sick of how things are going, you got to sit down at the table and you got to do some soul searching. I say this all the time. Sometimes in life, you have to soul search. You have to figure out what it is you're trying to do. What you going to do? You going to keep playing the point? Oh, it's their fault. It's the world's fault, man. It's everybody's fault but your fault, man. No, it's got some accountability has to be taken by you. You have to take some accountability, man, for where you are in your life. Me, I'm the type of person, man, no matter what happens in my life, whether it's good or whether it's bad, I accept full responsibility for it. My actions, my choices, my mistakes I make. If I made a good call, bravo, good for me. If I made a bad call, damn, I made a mistake. That's on me. That's my fault. It's no one else's fault. I'm not going to point the finger. I'm not blaming nobody else. Oh, it just is what it. No, it falls on me, man. That way, when I make mistakes, I can sit down, figure out what it is I did wrong, and then I can get back up and get back in the game, and I can move correctly. I can move better, man. I don't point the blame. I don't point the finger and blame nobody for my circumstances. You feel me, man? So let's talk a little bit about that, man. The time to lock in and start going crazy on your grind was yesterday. Not now, not tomorrow. It was yesterday. You supposed to be in on your grind. You supposed to be in, locked in, focused on the mission. There's so many people out here that's just walking around in society. They like sheep, blind leading the blind. They lost out here. They don't have no direction, no purpose in your life. And that's the reason why a lot of people are depressed. A lot of people think they sad, they miserable. It ain't got nothing to do with that, man. You just lack purpose. You lack a sense of urgency. You lack a sense of direction with where you going with your life, man. The sooner that you can lock in and figure it all out, figure out why you down here, what your purpose is, what your calling is, the better life is going to be for you. The better you can start living life for you today and not having to put it off, not having to live with regret of the past. And you can stop pointing the finger at everyone else. It's nobody else's fault, man. That's what you got to figure out, man. You know, you got to have a sense of urgency once you figure out what it is you're going to do, man. You got to get up and you got to get into motion now. I want it now. I ain't talking about rushing the process. I ain't talking about skipping to the front of the line and not going through that whole process of what it takes to become successful. I'm talking about I got to get on the grind today. I got to start now. I can't wait till tomorrow, next week, next year, man. I can't wait till I come up with the perfect play, the perfect opportunity. None of that is never going to come. If you sit back and you just waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity for you to get up and start executing your strategy, man, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Life going to pass you by. It's never going to come. Nothing in life is ever just going to be perfect, man. Those people that get up, they decide to take action. They know it's not a perfect plan, but hey, it's better than nothing, man. I think I got the idea right. I got the process down, man. I done read every self-help magazine. I done watched every YouTube video. Now it's time to start doing. Now it's time to stop watching from the sidelines, stop spectating, and start participating. Let's get in the game, make a play, man. And once you start running, you got to run with a sense of urgency, man. You got to run. You got to think, man, they trying to take your success away from you. You might not know who they is. We just call them they. They are trying to take everything that you desire out your life, man. So you got to run faster and you got to want it more and you got to be hungry. You got to want it more than they want you to have it, man. That's how you going to do this. That's how you going to rise to the top. That's how you going to become successful when you hungry and you have a sense of urgency, man. You ain't got time to waste, man. You think you got all the time in the world. You ain't got time to waste. You have no time to waste, man. The people that have that mindset where they got a sense of urgency, they going to go get it right now. Man, I got to get up. I got to become successful now by any means, man. It might not happen today, tomorrow, next month, but hey, I'm going to sprint regardless, man. I'm going to get up every day. I'm going to grind hard regardless. Even if I'm barely making a dent in the ground. I'm digging. I'm searching for the goal. I might not even be hitting nothing hardly, man. I'm going to keep striking. Strike. That's how you got to think, man. You got to be hungry. You got to have that dog in you, man. This is the next thing, man. You got to understand this. Success has a price. It's a price to becoming successful. Nobody said it's going to be easy. Nobody ever said that anything in life worth having was going to be easy. If they did, they're a damn fool. They lying to you right to your face, man. You have to have that desire. You have to have that want to go and get it, man. Ain't nobody going to lead you to the water, man. Ain't nobody fitting to go do it for you, man. You could lead the horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink, man. You got to want this shit for yourself, man. You got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to put in the work on the weekends, on the holidays. I get up an hour earlier. I stay up a couple hours later working on my dreams, man. And you got to wake up every day with that same mentality. You got to go to sleep excited about it. You got to wake up excited about it. Even when they don't believe in you, man, you still got to be excited about it. That's how this shit go, man. It's going to be people that doubt you. You can't do that, man. You're going to have the naysayers, man. The people that wonder why you doing what you're doing. The people that's the harshest critics and the haters, man. But they on the sideline watching you do what you do. You're going to have that, man. But, hey, it's a reason why they on the sideline. Just like when you go to an NFL football game, it's a reason why it's 100,000 people in the stands and only 22 players on the field. You just want to be the player. I want to be a player. I want to be on the field making plays, making moves. I ain't thinking about the boos and the crowd. What that got to do with anything, man? You shit, that don't get you paid. That don't get you to become successful, man. Sitting in the crowd watching somebody else. You feel me? This is the last thing, man. Stop crying and complaining about shit being hard. Stop all that boo-hooing doing. Nobody want to hear that shit. The world don't feel sorry for you. Nobody cares about all that crying and shit, man. Stop, suck it up, man. Take your thumb out your mouth, get your finger out your ass, man, and start making some shit shake. Start making shit happen, man. Nobody care about that, man. We just want results, not excuses. That's what your mindset got to be. If you're going to make it happen, if you're going to win 2025, you're going to win for the rest of your life. Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at the Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at the Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got that merchandise for sale. Shop with me on my website, man. But yeah, let's get it, man. Sense of urgency. Let's strike into action, man. You got to go get it right now. Don't wait till tomorrow, man. You might not be here tomorrow. Let's go get that shit right now. Y'all got any input, thoughts, comments on this video? Make sure you drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.